We're here.
We're here. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hi everyone. Hi.
Hi.
My name is Sweet Peas and I am joined today by...
I'm Suave Peanut.
And we are also joined by my yapper in crime, JPEG.
Oh, hi. I am here. I am ready to Alan wake me up before we go. I'm very excited.
Yeehaw. So what we are doing today is we are doing Saga... What we're doing today is we are doing Saga Percent, which is one half of Alan Wake 2. It is the part of the game that qualifies for this event. It is an investigation into some nefarious business up in beautiful Washington State. And we are going to operate on the assumption that you are familiar with the franchise, which is Alan Wake, Control, those games. So if y'all are confused at any point, you can donate and ask us a question.
Yeah, we'll answer any Alan Wake lore questions.
Yeah.
With 100% accuracy.
Yes. And speaking of donations, so we've got the wonderful, beautiful, absolutely fantastic JPEG here to help us with reading donations. So it's scrolling through the overlay right now. We have several plushes here, even just in this room. For every $5, we will add one plush to the couch with us. We also, for every, what did we say, $10,
yeah.
JPEG?
I think 10 is what you settled on, yes.
For every $10, we are going to be passing the controller back and forth. Mm-hmm. So it is not just one of us playing and the other is commentating. We are both going to be playing Saga Percent. And with your donations, maximum chaos, adding plushies all over us. Oh no, we can barely pass the controller back and forth. But not only that chaos, there is a milestone we are trying to hit. And when we hit that milestone, I will do an unboxing of the Alan Wake 2 Collector's Edition. This is the sleeve. There's obviously nothing inside here. Hi. But you can see firsthand, secondhand, what is in.
It's big.
It's big. There's a lot of stuff in there. I mean, there's not a lot of stuff in there, but it's pretty cool. So, without further ado, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Oh.
Did we want to mention that there's something super cool that is happening with a giveaway, maybe?
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about that for a second?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jay.
I just wanted to mention that we are going to be running for this segment for $5 per donation, multi-entry. You can be entered to win this super duper amazing Alan Wake art that is just like. I've been eyeballing it. It's gorgeous. Y'all, you got to go take a look at it. It's absolutely incredible. And in order to donate, you can go to Zeldathon.com and check that out. It's super duper amazing and beautiful. So yeah, please go check that out. We want to see somebody get it and love it. And just a reminder, that $10 and that $5, that's really like a twofer situation.
Yeah.
So, just consider you're getting a bang for your buck there.
Exactly. Not only are you gonna cause maximum chaos for us, yeah, exactly. You, the audience, you, the person donating to Starlight Children's Foundation, you can very well get something in return, aside from entertainment. So JPEG, we will let you decide who should start.
Well, the funny thing is, we do already have a $20 donation.
Okay.
So whoever... Okay, so what we'll do is maybe the first person in chat to say who they want to start, and then we can do like 5 minutes and then pass back.
See, I was going to say that with the $20 donation, y'all just rock, paper, scissors for it, and then that's the person who starts.
Okay. We also have not introduced our other participant on the couch here. This is Tyrion. He's the family dog. He's old and he's scared of thunder, and it is starting to storm here. So we're going to keep him comfortable with us. Okay. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
And that did line up with the request from Chad at the same time was Peebs playing, so that lined up.
Peebs play. Thank you for picking me. All right. So without further ado, where'd you go? Oh yeah, we gotta add stuffies. Here's Fozzie. Here's this one. Here's Cheesebuff Tiger. All right. So what we're gonna do is we are starting from chapter select. We cannot just start at the start of the game because there's a naked man and I don't want to look at him. This is a family stream. But this game is rated mature, so you will see some cuss words. So we start from the... I keep hearing myself with the feedback. We start from the chapter... What? We start from the chapter select screen, and... So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Here, we're going to load it in.
I muted me.
Or you muted me? Alright. So first up, we need to go down to the difficulty selection, because even though we're here for maximum chaos, we're here for a good time.
Oh, and one more layer to the chaos. We can't hear game audio.
Right.
So
where's
the stream can, but we can't.
I think I hear someone.
So we're just going on visual cues.
Yeah.
Hey, over here.
Vibes all around.
All vibes.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take.
But if we do have a moment, I did want to thank that wonderful donor, Rain Ryoken, who sent in $20 and says, the hills, they are silent, the residents, they are evil, the darkness is eternal, the evil is within. Do you think Alan is awake yet?
Tell us about the crime scene.
No.
Alan is not awake at this point, no. This is the very start of the game. Saga Anderson is an FBI agent. She and her partner Alex Casey are here in Bright Falls, Washington, trying to investigate a series of cult murders.
Oh, sure, that's real.
So there's the investigation that we are doing here at, side quest. It's not winter, it's actually September when the game is set. So that's not what...
Make sure I'm seeing the clues.
It's not winter.
I'll be back in
but
a
it is an investigation. And
You put
I
me
was
in charge.
afraid that Corbin was going to
Why
knock over
now?
my coffee.
Look, Anderson,
Ar-
There's a second dog in here that's not on camera.
Yeah, there's a second dog here. He is also an old dog.
You
He is
thinking of
a
retiring?
greyhound.
And he is also
You
afraid
know what
of thunder.
happens to cops who say this is their last case.
So we are just trying to get down to a crime scene. And to get to the crime scene, we go through this beautiful nature. We are not hearing the wonderful dialogue in this game, unfortunately.
Not a bad
It
place
is
to get murdered.
one of the best
get back
parts
to nature is your thing.
that I love. So JPEG, who is more beautiful
brought an
to
umbrella.
you,
I like
Alan
the
or
rain.
Saga?
The only thing around
And there is a right
here
answer.
like home.
You think the local law has
I-
tarp?
Me personally, Saga.
Next coffee's on me.
That's the right
Saga.
answer. That's
That's the right answer.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, Saga. I'm
Resp-
trying to hold
I mean-
coffee in one
Hi,
hand.
Thornton.
We do have 2 hours. The average time it takes me to do this is a little over an hour and a half. So even though we are going to be doing some fumbles, a little silly business, we'll have plenty of time. L4
R4. L2. R2. We did
The
it!
teamwork.
We
The
did it.
teamwork, everybody.
Yeah, this is one of those things. I have been practicing for my Night Springs run, which is the first expansion for AGQ.
Wonder what's inside.
Oops. That was my
The
bad.
mine place.
I just messed that up. Anyway, what was I trying to say?
The facts are on the board.
Are you trying to remember it by going to your mind palace?
Yeah. So I did a goof from up. So we're supposed to wait for Thornton to come up to the table, and then we can go into Saga's mind place,
Thanks, Deputy.
and the audio that plays there, it's kind of a little cutscene thing.
Okay.
And we can
Let's start by examining
skip
our guest of honor.
all of
Does this
this
fit the MO
dialogue.
of previous murders?
by
Any
starting the
position on the
dialogue that
table.
we hear in her mind
Ritualistic.
place. And unfortunately, I did goof him up there. So,
And
but
what's
that's
a
you know
few
that's
seconds.
Just as we
that's
write.
the chaos that we are talking about. Again, I am so sorry that you have to see this poor dead naked man.
Incise stab wound. Chest cut
Just don't
open.
look.
The
We
killer
put his
partner
underoos
next
on.
to the
Yeah, we
body.
put his onion pants
Bruising
on.
on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
I'm burping. So who in chat loves Alan Wake?
Oh, that's a good
Cargo left from
question.
chest.
I
Strap
mean, they have been giving love to the dogs in chat.
Thank
First
you.
and
They are
foremost.
so
Large amount of
good
blood on the
babies.
The little babies.
Yeah, they are both.
Who
It's
is
starting
our
to
victim?
storm here, and they are both
killed
just
him?
freaking out.
Need to find more
Like this
clues.
one could
Multiple
act
people
as
were
a,
here.
you know, a back
Multiple
massager.
killers? Someone with any
Because he
idea
showed
who
me so much.
Oh, I sure do.
Game, Arkham Pity says, game is good, man is mediocre.
That
You're
is
so
correct.
Right, girl. You're so right,
That's
girl.
fair.
Victim.
Well,
The only
recognize him in his curls.
Chat, please bury the doggo in plushie. He would very much appreciate
Mm-hmm.
not having to deal with this.
yeah, plushy cuddles.
And there
I was
are
gonna
some
say-
big ones that have yet to make an
Canterbury
appearance.
Falls 13.
I enjoy playing control if that counts. Yes, you know what? That
It does
yeah,
count. It does count.
it counts.
Party.
And you're correct to enjoy playing control. Thank you.
Yeah. Like literally,
They
control
planned
is
for the murder to
goated.
happen here.
Mm-hmm.
Has it been 5 minutes? I can't tell time.
Has it been 5 minutes? That's a great question. We can just go ahead and say yes.
Mrs. Nightingale
I
has
think
been
it's
MIA.
probably been 5 minutes.
And yeah, we have the Fuecoco squishy, and Fuecoco has the Cult of the Tree mask.
Yeah. This is Deer Block, actually.
This is Deer Block.
This
and
is Deer Block.
I
The lake is
actually
connected to
do
Nightingale
have
somehow.
an Oh Dear
Casey,
Diner
Let's
sweatshirt
take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good.
to celebrate. I mean, to obviously to celebrate Alan Wake too, but mostly to celebrate the previous segment.
This is
Oh
where you're
Dear,
Rosen
which
Anderson.
I had never seen that game.
The lake.
I think Nightingale
It looks
came up
very
from that
fun.
It was a hoot.
From the lake.
It looked awesome.
Probably
I'm
looking for
already
shelter.
into it.
Safety.
Like-
Yeah, I love the
They were waiting for him.
hopefully it was planned, but if not, just the coincidental
Sure.
deer block.
It's not
Because
that complicated.
Saga is
There's
represented
a
by
piece
a
of paper on the
deer
ground. Tracks.
in this game, and Alan is represented by an
Welcome
owl.
back, Anderson.
Owls are
Someone's
supposed to
been
be
watching
wise. Alan is not. So I don't know what
You were
was
right.
happening there. I don't know.
This is right up my
It's
alley.
the big eyes.
Nightingale.
Oh,
came
it's the
this way.
big eyes, the big soulful
Either he
eyes.
dropped this page, or the killers left
I
it
think
for
it's
us.
because Alan Wake can also
I should profile
rotate
Nightingale about
his
this
own
case.
head in his own control 360 degrees.
360 yeah. That makes sense to me. So what's happening
That's
here?
what I'm going with.
What's going on here is we are heading up, trying to skip this man's dialogue again, because we don't. I was about to
think he
say
came from
something.
the
This is for the kids. We
These
don't
tracks
talk
make
to
no
strange
sense.
men
No,
We found
Who-
the page
in the
in
woods.
are standing in the woods and have certain occupations. But
Casey, I think something's been put
so
in
once
by
again,
Nightingale.
we skipped
tell the deputies
his
to get the body to the
dialogue when he
town
stands up. He's like, "Oh, you didn't step on any
Deputy,
puddles, did
I want the
you?"
body taken
So
back
we
to
skipped
town
this
for
man's
proper
dialogue
examination
by
ASAP.
doing a profile, and that is one of Saga's main game mechanics. She can profile people. She
In
can,
her mind
In
place.
her mind place, she can just know if people are lying, what their
Let's get
inner
the car,
truth is.
Drive to Bright Falls. and
Don't
talk
worry
to these
about it.
witnesses, the Bookers.
Just play the game if you haven't played it.
Right.
But
Game.
I could use a cup of coffee.
It might
Let's
still
try
be
that
on sale.
shortcut the
it
deputy
might still be
mentioned.
on sale. Who knows? Who could
Seems
never
like
be
a nice
sure?
town so far.
But yeah, Saga can really
Versus
get
side.
to the
Pretty
truth.
woods.
She can
Cute lodge we got set
basically
up in.
talk to people
We should go for a hike if
inside
we
her
get a
brain.
chance.
And she actually profiled the dead guy.
Deputies aren't
And
exactly up to the
doing
task,
that little
but
cutscene
hopefully
there
the
when
sheriff
she's
will be more
profiling
helpful.
the dead guy, it skipped his dialogue. So we do utilize that at a couple of spots.
Can't
in
fit the
run
clues all together yet.
to again, just
Part removed, tripod.
skip because it's
Tracks
a
leading to
lot,
a dead
you
end.
know. This is a long game. Just Saga percent is a little over an hour and a half, you know.
Maybe.
Oh, I wanted to
why
mention
take out
when we
his
started,
heart just to
Happy
throw
New
it
Year
away?
to the UK.
Happy New York to the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a statement in chat that is taking me out, and y'all, if you want to make this like a donation bit to like start doing this, is Alan's the kind of guy who would earnestly respond no to "Did you get all that?" just to do it again. So if y'all want
Yeah.
to tell us
The diner's just
what
up the
kind
waterfront.
of guy
Shouldn't
that
put the
Alan
sheriff
Wake
in
is
our
the
work.
kind of guy to
Guy is
do.
Alan.
What kind of guy?
I think he's the kind of guy
Oh,
who
dear.
smell a pie on a windowsill and float towards it.
You would start. Yeah, I think actually that does fit,
And that's why Rose makes pies.
and that's why Rose makes pies.
Hi,
Sean
Sean
Ashmore
From X-Man?
from X-Man.
Yes,
Sean
we are.
Ashmore,
Welcome to Bright Falls.
cold guy,
Nice to have you here.
ice band.
I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's
He's in
fine,
this.
it's fine.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff.
He's also in Quantum Break.
I'm
Hang
sorry.
on.
No, I wouldn't say no to another.
I missed it.
Your deputy
No!
said
They make them sound like
What happens
suspects.
there, what we're groaning about, is if you skip that little dialogue
Excuse
quick
me.
enough, Casey,
Agent
who
Saga
is
Anderson.
the guy with her,
Are you the bookers?
his cup
That's us. I'm Tammy.
floats like this.
So what did you see in the woods?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, Fuecoco.
Naked dude came out.
Yeah, so when
What
the
would you
cup
say was
changes
a cult?
hands from the
The
sheriff
masks
to...
and knives.
I almost called him Sam Lake. To Sam Lake,
The cult of the tree.
when it changes hands, the
So you found something.
the object stays associated
And
with the
that gives
sheriff,
these cultists
so it
something.
moves with his animation, even though it's in Casey's hands. Little game trivia for you there.
Little hashtag game dev fact for you. So we're skipping over Rose, unfortunately.
Bye, Rose.
Bye, Rose. Rose Marigold, Alan Wake's number
Let's
one
go.
fan.
Well, Casey.
Alan's
I
the
gotta
kind of
leave.
guy who spaces out in group
Looks like we're
conversation
dealing
and
with a
stares
cult.
blankly when asked a direct
The cult
question.
of the
Yeah,
tree.
very much so. Me as well.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, Saga? We're gonna go autopsy the Nakey Man.
Yeah.
The dead Nakey Man. We're gonna go autopsy him. And he is still wearing his undie poos, so don't worry. That is actually a setting in the game. It's the nudity filter. And when the game first came out, we
got it!
Yes, we got a free 30-second time save because when the game first came out, if you turned on
Yeah.
the nudity filter, so the very start of the game, you actually play as the man right before he dies, and with his undies on, he could run immediately versus when you're playing the game casually, there is a point in the level where he can start running.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs.
But they patched that out.
Yeah.
Poor TT, he is terrified right now.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible.
So
Lead the way, Sheriff.
we have a request to add another plushie to the couch.
How many?
The Bright Falls Sheriff.
Just one.
Just one?
For now.
Get a big
That is-
boy.
Appreciate the support, Sheriff.
$5.04 from Dino saying the level of plushies on this couch has stayed stagnant for too long. And you're so right.
I lost you.
So we share a morgue with the
Hello,
funeral
Snorlax.
homes, so she's-
Yeah, we got
We're
Snorlax.
losing
now.
I
plushies
guess you guys don't
instead.
have a problem. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle
Yeah, Daredevil, that undies
Unqualified
check
to
is
perform
100%
examinations.
correct.
Yes.
Do you, it might not be appropriate to say what we called that skip.
And by we, it's specifically the two of us.
The name for the skip that we called it,
He's joking.
Ark and Pity might know.
Let's
Ark and Pity, you are...
Time to
Yeah,
settle
tell the
down
chat.
and
Tell the chat what we called that skip.
Oh.
If you remember. Because I don't want to
Call
say
out.
I don't want to say...
The body should
Like, it's
Share
not,
with
it's,
the
it's not
hats, but in
explicit,
chat.
but it's,
There's writing.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Oh.
you.
Okay.
Put these up in
Understood.
order.
So we're doing
Affirmative.
now. We're doing the autopsy of this man,
Text is
and then we're
smashed.
using her other game mechanic, the case board,
There's definitely
which
something in
it's
his
annoying. Like there are two specific spots in this game. It's so annoying, and because
Surprise, he's alive.
oh yeah, he came back to life, but he doesn't have a heart.
That's messed up.
That's messed up. Where's your empathy, sir? Make a donation to Starlight
Yeah.
Children's Foundation right now.
Can't see me in
Nikki Man. Okay? So, Saga has to stay in the light because the enemies can't see you when you're in the light. And then she has to run over here, get her little pew-pew.
Whoop.
Hello?
Motion controls.
Oh, you have motion controls. Oh, is this the Pro? The Pro?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the PlayStation 5 Professional version. And now, okay, everyone say hi to Alan.
Cauldron Lake.
Hi, Alan. Wash your
And that's
hair.
about
Into the umbrella.
Exactly.
that is about the most of Alan we see in this category.
Yeah,
Saga would learn how.
because it's a Saga. This is Saga's time to shine. She's our girl.
There's no
She's
rational
literally the most
explanation to
beautiful
what we
woman.
just saw.
We skip every man that we're able to.
Yeah. Casey is like so.
A dead man turned into a
He's
monster.
a hashtag ally. You know, he loves lesbians. Not like that. Like a nice way.
In a respectful way.
In a respectful way. He loves women respectfully, except for his ex-wife.
The page
But,
places
you know,
Nightingale.
you know
back
how
at
it is.
Cauldron
You know how
Lake.
it. You know how it is.
Calls him a
Hashtag
taken.
men. Anyway.
We need to head over there. Stop him.
We
anyone
do,
else gets hurt.
to jump in, have another $20, which means the controller needs to change hands twice, and I promise that I will actually, like,
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
set a timer if you want to do the 5-minute
Sheriff
pass
Baker
back and
disappeared.
forth
Yeah,
again.
let's do that. And then
All right.
we're also grabbing some plushies.
You two handle things.
Okay, there's
Yeah.
Cyndaquil.
Immediately.
Fuck me.
And that is,
And 3 ferrets.
what we can.
that is $20 from Rain Ryoken saying, I heard plushies will protect you from the Taken.
Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we've done an autopsy. We listened to Alan yap derogatory.
Nightingale and his cult
So
were
now we
dangerous.
are headed back to Cauldron
We
Lake
need to be
because that's
prepared in
where
case
the
things
page,
escalate
the
more than
manuscript
they already
page
have.
says that
Can you call it in,
Nightingale,
Casey?
the poor dead Nikki man, is, and we have to go hashtag get him,
Agent Casey here.
kill him.
Yeah.
But he might already be dead. Who can never be sure?
Case, whoever you can spare.
I mean, in this game, there's a lot to be considered about the alive and dead status.
Yeah. Fur walk escalator.
Yes. Oh my god, so cute.
There's also a huge
I need
ferret.
to come clean, Anderson.
Hi, Tyrion.
I know why Nightingale was here 13 years.
I'm sure there's a lesson to be had in this game, but really the lesson for me is that the Pacific Northwest is both beautiful and nefarious, and
No,
that's
super.
the
Says
exact
Nightingale's in something called
that's the
an
exact same
overlap.
lesson that Pacific Drive
Need to
gives
figure
you.
out
So
exactly
same
what
game.
that means.
I have not played Pacific Drive. I need to.
I got it in the Steam sale.
Keep a Nightingale.
I'm gonna play it.
Oh my god, hi.
It's beautiful.
Knows what will happen.
Any Pacific drivers in chat can agree.
They can see
Beautiful.
what's coming.
Yeah, Arkham Pity's right. There is a 6-foot
A world
long
operating
ferret
on different
somewhere in
rules.
this house.
I need to understand this strange
Much
It's-
like the gender binary, death is not so clear cut. Yeah.
to solve the case.
Exactly. I mean, like, I'm like,
A lot of things about this case
Woman.
keep bothering me.
but I love
But one
y'all's,
thing
you know,
feels
genders.
really off.
Wish that was me
Ruby's disappearance.
sometimes, you know?
I don't get the feeling Nightingale was
What you're
responsible.
saying is like, you know what? I love what you've done with the place.
I love what you've done with the place.
Excuse me, Cheeseburger Tiger. Silex.
So we're on our way. We're looking for. Oh yeah. These overlap sections, because I'm assuming everyone here is familiar with Control. They are the same. They are thresholds, gateways to alternate dimensions, and there is kind of flashy lights as
No
we
sign of
traverse
Nightingale.
them.
But the page did place him at
So
Cauldron
just
Lake.
be hashtag mindful.
So how do we follow
I
him?
just want to put this couple of ferrets together. And this one is actually a ditto for it. He's adopted.
Nightingale isn't far.
Imposter. I
But
love him.
no, he's not. He's
He's
adopted.
fitting in.
He's still
They're a family.
He's still
He's
family.
perfect. He's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
My flashlight.
If you played this game,
Fuse was in place.
Which we assume you have.
which we assume
Saga
you have,
stepped into the witch's hut. Inside,
you
a
know
bright
all
light.
about the jump
There were
scares.
objects that stood out to Saga. As if the light
The thing
had
about the
been
jump
lit.
scares is that is
The
one of the
witch's
most
hut.
common complaints
Okay.
of this game. And Sam Lake,
the pages to
hack
read what they wrote
affectionate, he just did a smiley face when somebody tweeted at him like, "Hey, why are there so many jump scares?" And then because there are so many, they had to patch the
I
game
need to figure
to
out
let
where
people
Nightingale went.
not turn off the jump scares, but
Yeah.
turn them down.
This is the witch's hut.
Twitch.tv user /Heartwings. I would love for us to be two furries sitting next to each other on the
Okay.
couch.
I found another page. Follow this
Alright.
one looks good. People should really stop living
That last
now.
jump scare is the one that, fun fact, made my husband just put down the controller and walk out of the room.
Oh my no!
He was like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
No, I can't do this. It's too much. It's too much. Come in here.
Another
Gotta
page.
find another
The image
page.
of the witch in
We
the
gotta listen to
sign.
this man. Yeah.
Saga addressed the witch.
There's no
The
imposters.
smudged line on the
No,
They're
heart.
there's
family.
only,
The second part
there's
was
just
cited from
family.
memory.
Found family.
I brought
No
you the heart,
family. Oh my god.
Found family trope is alive and well, and a
Saga
very
pushed
good
the heart through
one.
the hole in the sign.
That's for a special someone in chat right now.
Only Alan, no imposter. That's yeah.
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 Alan, you know,
I didn't see this coming.
Sorry.
Hello?
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Yeah, so for most people who struggle with imposter syndrome, I get how that can be a trouble. I think Alan should have imposter syndrome.
Alan should have imposter syndrome. He unfortunately does not. That is correct.
He thinks he's great, but he shouldn't.
That is my timer for a controller switch.
Figured all this out.
Whoa!
Yeah, go. Okay.
Yeah.
Well timed, not in the middle of shooting things.
I know. We're hoping that
Which is
happens
how
at
we
some
describe
point
it.
because
Oh,
it's funny. Funny as heck. And also, everyone remember,
I
if
wanted
you
to.
just got here, there is can you let me
Nightingale's heart
know
disappeared
like what
from the
the
moon.
milestone? I honestly
Where is it
cannot
now?
recall. But at some point,
It's hard to get to the overworld.
I will do an unboxing of
Nightingale's
the
heart.
Alan Wake 2 Collector's
Where?
Edition. Came in the mail yesterday. And again, obviously this is not, this is just the sleeve.
I feel like I
But
recognize
it's,
this.
it's very intriguing. There's a tree.
And now I need
It
to give
says
the heart to
Alan
the
Wake
witch.
2 on
Makes
it.
total
And it
sense.
also says on the other side. And then there's a spiral.
There are cultists in the area.
Ooh.
I know. Very
Well, we
intriguing.
didn't.
Nightingale.
We did
What's
not
this
actually
about
set that one yet, so let me
Find your way away.
do that.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Let's do.
Any city in
What do you
America
want to
get
do?
through
I don't know.
blindfolded.
Let's.
What are we at now? Oh,
We are at-
19,270.
Okay.
19.5.
19.5.
19.5.
Yeah.
Nice round, and then that means it's a nice, clean $500 step into 20,000 for Starlight. So that sounds pretty beautiful to me.
Sounds pretty swaggy.
Yeah.
Let's go!
And we
Let's go, gamers.
I think
We're
I'm
now
gonna go.
in the overlap.
Are you still on your way? Casey.
Now, control girlies will recognize an overlap by its name
Logan?
of a threshold.
Logan! Where are you?
Hey, if you saw a $19 goal, no, you didn't.
Oh, we did it!
Thanks.
We did it!
Let's go, gamers!
Apparently can't type. No one look at me.
Did I get turned around?
I hope we have to change controllers mid-boss fight.
This place is
That would be
moving.
fun.
Okay, please work this time. I'm begging. Okay, that worked.
We do have a boss coming up in about 2 minutes. Get your dollars in.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely. Remember, Zeldathon.com. Donate. Let's do it.
Hello,
Hello.
ma'am.
I know nothing about Alan Wake other than the DLC. Control was very confusing.
It's like they're coming in.
Yeah.
Bad signal.
Yeah.
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 I mean, yeah.
You got it. You get it.
You get it. Yeah.
Nightingale's badge.
Sam Lake woke up one day and was like, I'm going to create a video game franchise that is so impenetrable, lore-wise.
Oh my God! It's raining in real life and in the game.
It's pouring rain in real life, IRL.
If that's coming through on the stream, I hope you enjoy it.
The atmosphere is unmatched.
Yes, dear Nate, please dear Nate, so that
Dear Nate.
Dear Nate.
because the boss fight is right now, and if you want us
Yeah.
to goof this up for your joy and entertainment,
If multiple people can do it, that's like a hot potato situation. So let's do it.
I have the wrong weapons. This one. Okay. Here's my tree. Here's my tree. Talk about the tree.
okay, so this tree, in casual gameplay, if you are not standing, I mean, I guess here as well, if you don't stand here, he will come over here and then he will teleport. The boss fight is actually several phases casually, but because we can stand right here and block him,
Got him.
he does not teleport. So you don't have to run around an arena, you know, and running through scary pathways and such as that. And it's great that we don't have to do that. Here is the only unskippable cutscene
This
in the
is-
entire game.
It's Sam Lake's favorite, which we know because we can't skip it.
That's right.
We have a controller pass. We have a controller pass.
Control?
Control.
Control?
Control pass.
Her?
Control pass. Add another plushie and pass that controller from Musical Daredevil, sending in $15. So we got a plushie and a controller move.
Casey, I'll meet you there.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
after I
yeah.
take
Thank
a
you, thank
look
you, thank
around.
you.
If the flooding's
And
receded,
let's
there might be
see,
evidence we
yeah.
missed earlier.
Holiday Mousehold.
So what we're gonna do
Now,
now
mousehold.
is, yeah, we'll do this. So we are gonna go back to the chapter select because otherwise we would be playing 2 Alan chapters, and you know, like we said, this is no man. Like there's one man we will allow,
Alex
and
Casey.
it is Alex Casey
Because
And
he
I wanna-
respects women.
He respects women.
Except his ex-wife, but we don't
So
have to get into
like
that.
we have to push it down to story mode again because it always loads you in to normie mode. And normie mode, what the hell? Yeah, normie mode. So we're gonna leave. We're just gonna leave. Alan Wake was in there. Let's actually go back and ridicule him. We have time.
Yeah.
Ha ha!
Your writing is bad.
Your writing sucks, brother. Alright, so we're actually going to head to Watery, Washington, which is... What?
This is a no Alan Wake run. This is Alan Wake, hold the Alan.
I heard no, and I was like,
Oh.
yes, we are going to Watery. We are going to Watery. Anyway, we're going to go investigate. We're looking for the clicker. Show me the clicker.
Show me the clicker.
Show me the clicker. And because we're all familiar with the lore of Alan Wake, we need the clicker because it's going to fix this story. Alan's been
The page placed
getting
me in a
real
trailer.
silly with this story.
Somewhere in
He
I should
he
ask around.
wrote into the story stuff that Saga doesn't really appreciate, so her main goal is to undo what Alan has done in his desperation to escape.
Hey,
And
Ilmo.
he's somebody who, like,
How
he's
did your
been
walk in
hurting
the
for
woods with
13
Steven go?
years because he has been
Another
trapped in the
satisfied
dark place
customer.
for 13
I need to
dang
find a
years.
specific
He's
trailer in town.
desperate. He will hurt
Can you
whoever
help me
he
with
needs
that?
to hurt. To
Yeah,
get out.
I'm pretty sure the
He just hates to see a girl boss winning.
It's true.
Is
He
the
really
truth.
does.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna profile
sound
these
like I
2
live.
men who are played by the same man. And
All
then,
joking aside,
He's got the range.
I would like to see my
Yeah.
trailer. Do you have a
yeah,
spare
this
set of
is
keys?
they're twin brothers.
There's Ilmo and Yako, the drink one.
saga hand.
I didn't realize he was drunk when I played this casually. But one of
Coffee
the
World.
brothers is
Need to get
drunk
across the
all the
river.
time, and I just never realized that. I thought he was just kind of tired or whatever. But no.
just a little silly.
He's just a little silly.
I just thought he was a silly guy.
I thought he was just a silly guy, yeah.
Oh my goodness. By the way, y'all, just a reminder, we do have that giveaway open, $5 multi-entry. So if you send in $10, that is 2 entries for that super duper beautiful Alan Wake print. So if you're having a really, really good time with this and you want to be reminded of this incredible time, make sure to go check on that. You can check prizes on Zeldathon.com.
The art print, the print for the wow words. The Alan Wake 2 art print that is available that you can see when you, what is it, exclamation mark prizes or?
Yeah, yep, that is correct.
Yeah, so please make sure you go look at that because I would love to have that. That, like, it's gorgeous. So
Yeah, it is.
I'll be jealous of whoever gets that.
Yeah. I'm not eligible, so I need somebody else to win it and show it to me.
Yeah. So we're here. We've come to Coffee World. And what is Coffee World? You ask? Well, Coffee World is Washington's
More people
only.
turning into Taken.
What is it?
It's
Is this
Washington's
the cult?
number
Or
one
the store?
family-friendly, coffee-themed amusement park.
Yeah, it's Washington's number one coffee-themed, family-friendly fun park.
Yeah, that's it. We got there.
We got there, or something like that.
Mhm.
I know there are some Alan Wake 2 hotties,
Hello?
friends who I met through
Anyone
the
here?
Remedy, the official Remedy
Nope.
Entertainment Discord.
Did they get
who I'm
out?
sure
Did the Taken
would
get them?
love
They would love
to
it.
help
Or
us
were they
out.
turned into Taken?
To help us remember
I'll need to get the key to the trailer park
the actual
myself.
slogan for Coffee World.
Almost
And
like the key is kept in the gift shop.
if you are familiar with Pantone's 2025 color of the year, this is Mocha Mousse.
Mocha Mousse.
That is Mocha
That
Mousse.
is Mocha Mousse.
Yeah, Mocha Mousse is the mascot of Coffee World. He is the world's only moose that is addicted to caffeine.
Well,
Was addicted to caffeine.
Always
Pour
good
one
to have a
out.
screwdriver.
Pour your mocha out.
pour your mocha out.
Pour
Yeah.
the mocha out. Do not give it to a moose.
Stop giving the moose coffee.
Please.
Shout out to Pantone, and when I publicly roasted the color of Mocha Mousse, he
Yeah.
keeps coming to me and re-educating me.
Excuse me.
Oh, it was awesome. I did change my tune.
Listen, it's earthy, but it's also, and it's tasty. It's not only tasteful, it's tasty, okay?
It's full of taste.
It's full of taste. So,
I was wrong.
you were wrong, and it's okay to admit
I
when
was.
you're wrong. I
Yeah.
love admitting when I'm wrong, because it means I've learned something,
Yeah.
Now where is that safe?
Is this what y'all came here to this for?
This was actually a ploy.
Deep growth discussion.
Okay.
Yeah, this was actually a
Use
ploy
what code?
to...
The keys to my trailer.
I failed all of these. What I'm trying to do
Now to
is
find
a
the clicker
dodge grab,
And the cult.
which, as the name
Do the
implies...
zip. Do the zip.
Oh, yeah, okay, hang on. I'm gonna... you explain while I'm...
Explain which one. The zip?
Sure.
This glitch, we want to melee at the same time as we do the barge animation through the door, and it'll just send us through to somewhere else in the map.
Oh.
Yeah, so zips are... The game engine does not want you and a door in the same spot. So instead of barging through the door, it kind of spits you out
Yeah.
far away.
Plenty of games, plenty of speedruns have some kind of zipping tech. Alan Wake is no different. There are lots of places we use it more in Alan's side of the story.
The page said I'd run into
It's
a
less
cultist.
effective on Saga
On your toes.
for the reasons that you can't control where it spits you out.
Control?
Control.
Control.
And also, you can only do it when your character
I need
can
to stay
melee.
focused.
So if you're in a cutscene where she
check
can't
out the
pull her
trailer.
gun out, that's a part of the map that you can't zip through. So that includes going through town.
In chat, is it sending you to the origin?
It's not the origin.
Reeks of booze. Everything
It's
here.
it spits you out because you can go through 2 doors in the same room and it'll send you to
Mulligan
different
is
spots
a
on the
cultist?
world.
What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, what?
Thornton 2?
Jump scare.
God damn it. And now they're all
Thank you. It was there. It just took a second. You had to summon it personally.
Well, no, there's supposed to be one right as you're running through the gate,
The
so
headlight
that
album
the
wasn't real. Got
mulligan
it.
can leave and
Get
you don't
it?
catch up, and
Fix
then
this.
so that what am I trying to say? So we don't catch up to these characters. It forces this little jump scare so that you.
This is the
just
workshop from the photo
can't
with the
catch up to
cultists.
them.
Yeah.
This is where they had the clicker.
Right.
If it's still
Like
here.
in the dialogue,
left
pastrami
3.
sandwiches
1,
touching
2,
a stray.
3.
Right 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They must
Left
be
2.
in there.
1, 2.
There has to be a way
Oh,
to get
thanks.
this
I thought I was wrong. Whew.
This is the cult hideout.
Whoops.
Their headquarters, even? There's a
Hello?
Ma'am?
A fuse. Could come
She
in
did
handy.
something with her gun there that I didn't like. So we have another piece of
Dodging.
tech that's a pickup canceled,
Basement.
where if you hit the dodge button at the same time that you hit the pickup on an item, she'll dodge instead of taking 5 seconds or whatever to think about it when she's picking it up.
Oh, interesting.
There's, I think, a total of 9 of them in the full
So
run.
close.
Each one saves 5 so seconds.
A taken is upstairs.
So it's not huge, but it's fun.
This was a trap.
Especially in this chapter
Stop.
where they...
Stopping running.
Saga, you're being so cringe. We're live right now,
We're
please.
live on air on Twitch.
You know, they recently patched this chapter to add about 90 seconds to 2 minutes to the run.
Oh.
Oh, you got it.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Got him.
Now where's that parade float?
Yeah, there was a long and beautiful time in our lives
The
where
overlap
we
formed
could.
around Watery's dark
Our
past.
current goal,
The ritual to enter was
as
tied
we
to
are
crafting
being
the float. Art was the
whatever
key.
extolled
It
to
had the
by
power to let
Alan,
Saga in.
is we have to
Giving
put
the
together
palm
this
the heart
parade
to the
float, and there are
witch
4
side.
items
Open the
around
overlap.
Coffee World that we need to pick
Here,
up.
it's a
And the
parade
list is
float.
right here.
But it's
Before
incomplete.
we could just
So this
pick
is the
them up
Koskela Brothers parade float.
right when we got to
Looks
Coffee
like
World.
only 4 pieces are missing.
And
The mask
now,
is the only one without
because
a location
folks, it sounds like I'm
Gift shop.
complaining, but I promise
Easy.
I'm not
Espresso
complaining. You know,
Express.
like the casual
Got it.
player
I
is
can't make
more
out what
important
it
in the grand
says.
scheme of
Fair
things than
trade fun
speedrunners.
zone.
People felt like they were getting soft locked if they picked up these items early. So Remedy
A fuse is
just
missing.
made it so that
Can't
you can
operate
no
the ride
longer
without it.
pick up those items early, which has added 3, minutes to the speedrun. Which, but again, it's
And, I mean, to be fair, it was this way at launch, and then they patched it in to be faster.
Circuit board down there.
And then they patched it back.
I mean, I get it for the casual player, like you're saying. So like, been there. I have a run that did something like that. So
oh come on! I'm not doing this.
I'll do it.
No.
Okay.
I was a split second late in stopping that. So what you're supposed to do is right when you press the button,
So this is the Koskela Brothers
you
parade float.
press it again,
Looks
and then
like only 4
it'll
pieces
stop
are
it where
missing.
it wants to go.
The mask is the
But
only
because
one
I took
without a
literally
location
a
listed.
split second too long,
I can't make out
I
what
don't
it
know where to
says.
where to
Gift shop.
stop it.
Easy.
to get
Espresso Express.
because you have
Got
to
it. Fair
move
trade fun zone.
the little car thingy. There's a spot right there, and you have to make sure it.
A fuse is missing.
It's really
Can't
hard to
operate the
explain
ride without
while
it.
I'm playing the game.
Yeah, I want to
So-
address somebody in chat thinks they saw the Kool-Aid man back in the warehouse. That was Mr. Drippy, the coffee pot mascot of
Now I
Coffee
just need
World.
to stop it in a position that will let me get to that circuit board down there.
It is rather Kool-Aid man jug shaped, but up on a coffee.
it's
see him again
it's
in a
like
bit.
it's a coffee carafe, like the diner carafe shape, which honestly does look like the Kool-Aid pitcher. Those are very, very round.
And my dog Corbin, who's in the floor, we call him Mr. Drippy because his nose drips.
Oh.
So we call him Mr. Drippy.
Good thing no one was riding that.
So we just picked up the circuit board. We are now gonna go pick up headshot. We're now gonna go pick up a tape, and you will become very intimate with Mr. Drippy here in just a moment because I said that way too early. You are gonna become very intimate with Mr. Drippy here in just.
There's Mr. Drippy.
I'm Mr. Drippy here in just a moment because.
Jesus.
There's Mr. Drippy.
There's Mr. Drippy.
Got it.
Got it.
That's what a dodge
It's
cancel
just
looks
a pot
like.
of coffee.
Nice.
God.
Yeah, TT's over here.
Yeah, he's still under here.
He's still under here. He's snuggling.
He's starting to snore, so he's got comfy.
Aw, he don't go.
Snory little boy.
He's in real baby mode right now. So now we have to come back over here to the gift shop where we got a key earlier.
I guess a toy knife will
And-
do.
What have you got?
A knife!
No!
Wait, let's do that again.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's do it again.
What do you have?
A knife.
No!
I love that one. Oh, those flamingos are kissing! Sorry, I just got really excited about that.
Just like the ferrets.
Corbin, do not drink my coffee, baby. You would
end up like Mocha.
end up like Mocha. Alright, so now what we have to do is we have to figure out where the moose skull mask is so that we can put it.
But first we gotta think about it.
That's true. First we have to think about it. I forgot to do this because I
We
reloaded.
used to not. Oh, yeah, you
Figured all
reloaded
this
it.
out already.
Yeah, I reloaded and I didn't do it. Anyway, so one of the things we need is a moose skull mask to put on the float. And that is the last thing
Don't
we
need to
need.
go over
But
all
we don't
this
know where it is. So we have to brain talk to the Koskela brothers, who are the ones who own the park. And let's see. There we go.
The moose skull goes here.
The moose skull goes here. Character needs a mask. How do we get the mask? Well, we gotta talk to the Koskelas. The moose skull
The
mask.
materials listed for the parade float now.
Oh,
Hi, Corbin.
he's laying down.
He's laying down. So now we know that the deputies
Mask is
are the
missing.
ones who took care of it. We have to ask them twice.
Where's the mask?
Where's the mask? That is not what I need. That
Do
is
we need to
not
do
what-
this, or is it there already?
It's here.
Ta-da!
I knew it would be.
Oh.
See, and then just like
I made them
appeared.
show me.
And then Saga says, "I made them show me."
Now I need to bring the mask to
So
the
now
float.
we come
Wish
over
I
here.
could do this.
I know. Like, where are my
Is
keys?
this the parade float? The page
The moose skull goes here. There's your
There's
knife.
your knife.
Some creepy,
Some creepy laughing for
atmosphere.
atmosphere.
A little something,
Something
to get those arms moving.
moving. And again, we can't hear game audio.
Well, we've played this so many times. We're gonna go into the second overlap. We need to find the clicker. Show me the clicker. Ah!
And if you want to get your donations ready, there is another boss fight coming up. Boss
Boss
fight.
fight.
Boss fight.
In 3 or 4 minutes.
Both of these fights.
Both of these
Where am I?
deputies.
Both of these deputies. It is what we call the deputy fight.
Mhm.
Can you guess why it's called the deputy fight?
Is it because you shoot the sheriff?
Well, not
No!
not the sheriff.
We did not shoot the sheriff.
But we did
But I
shoot the
did-
two deputies.
We did shoot the deputy.
Yeah,
Two of them.
it's opposite.
Both of these deputies is an incredible band name, by the way. That rips.
It sounds like if Zeus had another pair of twins, both of these and deputies.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. By the way, y'all guys, with that both of these deputies boss fight coming up, remember, donate.zeldathon.com in chat or type that in.
Or whatever.
You can see
The
it.
story is trying to take
Wherever you want to go. It's already
can
in
still
chat, but
stop
then you can
this.
also type it into your browser.
I need the clicker.
You know. Just saying.
Yeah.
Alan, get out of here, brother. No, we don't want to see you.
saw him this way in the other
So we saw him very briefly.
It's a loop.
And remember, we saw him
Just like before.
at that place before we came here to Lottery. So Alan is out of the lake. He is in a room with Alex Casey, having a great time. Varying definitions of great time. And we're here, over here in Lottery. So why is it that we are seeing him as he looked when he was in the dark place, the lake? That's very weird, right?
Is it a loop? Maybe. Oh, that's my favorite
sorry.
jump scare.
I can't
Hey,
get through
90s
that.
kids, do you remember that commercial
look for another way
with
through.
the bitter beer face? I call that jump scare the bitter beer face.
It is a good face. I don't remember that commercial, but that is a very good face.
Yeah,
Was it about bitter beer?
it was.
Was it?
It was about a beer that they're promoting as less bitter than their rivals, and it won't give you bitter beer face.
Bitter beer also sounds kind of like a Pokemon name. Like, I choose you, bitter beer. I don't know what he looks like. Draw him or describe him in chat. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us a donacion. Please.
What is Alan Wake's Pokemon team? What is Saga's Pokemon team?
Okay, so
Okay,
Alan,
I've put a lot of thought into
yeah, we
this.
put a lot of thought into this.
Oh! Share.
No, I want you to share.
Yeah,
We have
that's
opinions.
true.
We have opinions.
we have opinions. Please share your Pocketmon's team. I wish Ati were here.
Yeah.
Ati!
Love you, Ati.
We love you, Ati!
That's my guy.
Best man ever.
Hey, Gon, Ati's from Control. What's he doing here?
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's
Literally
fine.
don't.
The game doesn't address it. Literally, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
He's just here.
It's not important. The important thing is that he's here.
Shout out to Ati.
Love you, Ati.
Love you, Ati.
Both of these deputies, genre-wise, it's giving EDM trap square dance.
Let's see.
What does that mean?
Yeehaw! Cowpoke!
That's actually the music for the boss fight.
Yeah, it is. Shout out to video game composer Petriel.
Shout out to Petriolanko.
Who did the music for this and also made that music that we just listened to.
Yeah. It's not made up.
It's not made up.
No, it's
It's not
real.
made up.
Wait, I
No
wanna-
one can prove that you made it up.
It's true. Don't print it in the newspaper that we made it up. Do not print it in the newspaper that we made it up.
You heard them. Don't do it. Instead, with your time, donate to Starlight Children's Foundation.
Yeah, the
There's
money.
a handy dandy link in chat.
The money it would cost to print in the newspaper that we made it up, you could actually use that money and donate it to Starlight Children's Foundation to help not only.
Here.
You're so right. That it's $10 from
Oh,
Rain Ryoken.
Cuss. We're in trouble. This is fine.
It's fine.
So this boss
Fine,
fight.
chat.
This boss fight. The two deputies come out of the well to shame mankind, but they also come out of the well to kill Saga. And
You know what? I have enough.
normally what you do is you have to pop your orbs, and you do that with your flashlight or flares. And then once you do that, then they will come out for a final time and cuss it out again. And then we can't hear the audio cue, and also because the where did the canister go?
Where did the canister go?
So the normal sequence of events for this boss fight is, as long as those shadowy orbs are extant, the deputies can respawn. So they will come out of the well one final time to show mankind, and there is an audio cue. So there's an audio cue that we use to know whenever their iframes or whatever the hecky darn are over, whenever you can actually damage them.
2 more plushes.
2 more plushies, yeah. So what we do is we use a flare to pop.
I could use the clicker to undo the horse.
You're just gonna do it. What we do is we use a flare to pop several of those orbs, and then manually we'll do 1 or 2. So then we shoot the deputies, then pop the orbs, and then in that time they won't respawn. So then we can.
No. Okay. We're fine. We're fine.
Jesse. Ilmo made it sound like.
So what I'm doing here is I go into my mind place and I initiate a profile to cancel the phone call that Saga's making. And this allows us to run while she's on the phone. But the interesting thing with this is that just her top half is stuck in this, like the animation, but her bottom half can still dodge. So she gets little silly legs.
Oh my god, she's doing the stanky legs.
She's doing the stanky leg.
Happy for her.
Turn it around so that we can see her arm in her jacket. Or like she's just
what?
Yeah.
Oh, she's doing a little jig.
Yeah, normally at this part, Saga cannot run. She's walking, but because of the little trick, canceling. She's trying to call her husband. She's trying to call Casey. Because we do the little trick of skipping her dialogue with one of those profiles, canceling dialogue out, she still has the phone up, and this shows my age that I mime a phone like this,
And not like this.
and not like this. She still has her phone up, but she can also run. So there is a lot of.
Oh, I got the glitch where the progress bar is going.
What?
When you load or you hold the button to fill the meter,
Tor
that's
and
gone
Odin
now.
were in the photo with the clicker. They might know
You'll
how
see.
it works.
So we got another phone
off
call
the
skip
case,
here.
but
This
I can
is
still visit
definitely need an audio cue for this, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Nope.
Yeah. Here's another one.
Hello?
This one horts.
It's Tor, your
When you
grandfather.
fail it, if you're trying to do
About time you were coming to visit, kiddo.
WRs
How did you know I was
or
coming
whatever.
to
Yeah.
see you?
Never mind that. We have
Saga is also the only one I've ever run a holding
Fuck you fucking hag.
Just thought I'd slip that one in there really quick, yeah. It's true. You heard it here. You saw it here.
Twitch.tv user Anna Chibi. Yeah, I'm trying to get all y'all friends from, like, I'm trying to get people from the Remedy server to start speedrunning this. And none of them have. I literally.
Whoa!
Whoa!
That puppy wanted a kiss.
Puppy hugs.
Puppy. Oh my gosh, puppies.
Which shoebox?
He's jealous.
Oh, in the basement. In the basement.
Yeah, in the basement. What that comment was just now
Tor and Odin claim
was
to be my family.
in the
I know
full
Roman
game
and I never
playthrough when
lived
we're
here.
not using
But
the
I
chapter
don't know enough
select. So
about my
whenever
family
you do
history
chapter
to say they're
select,
not my relatives.
it
Mom
will
only ever said my grandfather was
give
bad
you
news.
items you would likely
I knew
have
about
picked
him,
up
the
over the
better.
course of normal gameplay, like by that point. Like say we load into return 5, it gives us automatically, if you look at the
Hi, Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Oh.
When you can open the inventory.
What's up? Hello, Rose. Thought I'd swing
It'll
by,
just
see
give
the
you
family.
what it assumes you would have
Not a
already
bad
picked
time,
up
is
by
it?
this point.
Oh, no.
So at this point, like we
I was just on the phone with Tor.
in
He
our
invited
inventory right
me
now, we have
over.
a crossbow
Sorry. They had a...
that we don't use
Sure.
because
love visitors.
we just, you
Come
know, we didn't pick it
I
up.
love
Can
the
you open
architecture.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got a crossbow and we've got crossbow bolts. We don't need these. So there is a point, but we do need gas canisters for the next boss fight. And so next time we find a shoebox, which of course you all know, anything that's in a shoebox doesn't disappear. Obviously. You're up on the Alan Wake lore, right?
Can you hear
so
me, Odin?
we just put stuff in the shoebox, and then we take it out. You'll see. Right now we are at Valhalla Nursing Home. We're talking to Uncle Odin, and we are learning that Grandpa Thor. Hello. Oh right. Yeah. Saga.
He's
He's
gonna
okay.
let us out here in a second.
Those little overlays of
Thanks, Grandpa.
characters, that tells you whenever it wants you to do a profile to get more plot, you know, because this is a story. Did you know that this video game has
But we're busy right now.
We're busy.
We're busy.
We're busy. Unfortunately, there are things that are gated by whenever you
Doing these.
do the case board and the profiling. Yeah, like you can't just skip. Like even though we know that Grandpa Tor is in another building, the wellness center, we still have to do all of this because we need Rose to unlock the door for us. And she won't do it unless this right here is triggered. Yeah. And there are several of these gates throughout the game.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's definitely going on.
We're trying to speedrun, right?
Tor's in the wellness center,
we know that Alan Wake 2 is a walking simulator, but we're trying to go fast.
Thank you, Rose.
You know?
Yeah, so Saga won't ask Rose about Tor unless she figures it out, and for her to figure out, we have to solve a little mind puzzle. It's a great video game.
I mean, like, literally, this is the game of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
oh, yeah.
But that one particular part, when I was playing it through casually, was a bit frustrating. But it makes sense now. I will defend it to my death because I love this game too much to accept it.
Come on.
Yeah, like, I can't remember. Was it you or was it me? Finding Nightingale's heart.
Yeah, I got so mad.
Because you know, you learn in the game, oh, it's in the freezer at the general store.
And a warrant, technically.
0820.
But hey.
Yeah.
You know, whenever you
and the doors are open.
Do the profile or read the manuscript page that it's in the freezer at the general store. But until you plop that onto the case board,
you can't do anything.
Yeah, until you plop it onto the case board, it's not here.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Can I just scoot right past you?
Please,
Give me.
Right past you.
Alan Wake X Sonic crossover when?
Amy Rose.
Amy Rose.
Marigold.
Amy Rose. Marigold. We've thought about that.
We've thought about this. Yeah. Oh, I just saw the choo-choo.
Lying to me.
Where's the choo-choo?
The donation choo-choo.
Yeah, the donation choo-choo train.
Which means?
Yeah. Here.
Rose watched Tor go.
Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
Yeah.
Oh, also it's 8 o'clock. If anybody's watching the Canes Blue Jackets game, can you keep me posted?
Yeah, I just we got a honky fan in here, so if you could just check the scores for the Carolina Hurricanes versus
Columbus Blue Jackets.
The Columbus Blue Jackets. If you could please keep Swap Peanut updated in chat, or through donations.
Story beat me to Tor.
That would be very much appreciated.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you.
The key to this
very
overlap
much.
is an old gods of Asgard.
So we are coming up here.
Odin will know more.
Thankfully, this is something we can go and trigger ourselves. We know that the record is supposed to be in here.
What was the amount on that donation?
Anger's remorse. This is the one.
Oh, sorry, let me hold that back.
JPEG, read it.
JPEG, read it. Oh my gosh.
She won't tell me where
I'm finding it. I'm finding it. It take you that long to find it? It does. It does. Okay.
Auntie.
Hi, Auntie. Bye, Auntie.
I will get back to you on that one in a second. I'm so sorry. I gotta find it.
You know what? I forgive you because not only are you beautiful, but you're also funny and wonderful.
Aww,
and just like
thank you.
extremely swaggy.
Okay, I'm gonna assume it's at least $5, so I'll get this Pokemon egg. Well, actually, it's a Yoshi egg, but I call it a Pokemon egg because of this.
Are they?
Yeah, they're both white eggs with green spots.
Oh, I thought you. Okay. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Dead man.
Don't worry about that. He's
I
fine.
need to get the power back
He's
on.
fine.
So the power has gone out in the house because an old woman turned it off in a fit of pique, and we have to come down to the basement and find a fuse. And oh no, it requires a combination. We're gonna have to go. Just kidding.
We know the combination. It's
2, 7,
3.
273. Yeah, we did it.
We both knew
You're
it.
so right.
We're so right. That one we often transpose the
Fuse.
3 and the 7.
Because there is another case in the game that is 237 to get into.
Oh.
So it's always like, okay, well, anyway,
Power's
so
back on.
I'm gonna put this over here and then swap it out, these gas canisters, and then I'm just gonna like,
Quick slot on. Oh, just get rid of those.
I'm just gonna get rid of these. I'm wasting time, but it's the joy.
We have time.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna quick slot this. So the reason I'm making this face is because the inventory is hidden by the ring light that's attached to the camera, so I kind of have to...
Careful.
Anyway.
You gotta like down in front, lean around it. By the way,
Yeah.
I found it. It's $5.04 from Palm saying, "Yeah, would give a score update, but it seems the game hasn't started yet." So I guess your update for your score so far is
Yeah, Puck Dot's any
TBD.
second now.
But
I appreciate the heads up.
$5 does mean that plushie. And
the
$5 was that Flash giveaway submission for that super cool Alan Wake art. So thank you so much. And on top of all that, it has put us at $19,300 raised for Starlight Children's Foundation.
For the
Actually,
kids.
over that,
Yeah.
$19,305.54. So y'all are keeping this going. Thank you so much. With 6 teams sending in $5.04, just saying yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that means another plushie.
Oh, let's see.
You wanna do the, was this Fibra?
No, we got Sonic.
Sonic, the movies, the...
Sonic Hedgehog.
Sorry. Okay, there we go.
You need Question Hound.
Yeah, I question how. Alright, what was I doing? Alright, well, what were we talking about? I don't remember.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
New topic.
New topic.
From the overlap.
Alright, I need to...
Or is the page predetermining it?
Yeah, so this is another example of what we're just
playing
talking.
this.
We know we're looking for a record,
Where's
and the
Amazon
record
now?
is in this bathtub. But until we think about it, it's not there yet.
I thought of that.
No, it is.
It's not there yet, and now it is.
You gotta manifest it.
Yes, exactly! That one right there is literally my least. Like, none of them are great, but that jump scare that's right there as Saga is exiting that room, because there's randomly just one right outside the room, and then because these jump scares,
Slows you down.
Saga stops running.
Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Did we? Nope.
Our bad.
It's fine.
Can you leave
No
me
one-
alone?
Someone will show me the way.
Everything's fine, everybody.
What was
Everything's
she
fine.
doing there?
Nothing happened.
Alright, so what happened there was whenever we reloaded again into this chapter, we didn't put the difficulty selection from normal to story. So now I have to heal.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
no.
in most categories for this, we don't use chapter select. It's just for this subcategory of Saga percent. It's... should we just call it no min?
Yeah, no men allowed. And this one, we are in a little maze. we know where we're going. It's the same every time. I did not have trouble. Like, this is not me, like, hashtag braggy.
She's bragging.
I'm, like, I didn't have trouble with this. I mean, there are parts of the game that I started crying because I couldn't figure it out. Because, like, you know, I'm just a girly or whatever. But, like, this part, I did not have trouble with.
I had a lot of trouble with it. Thank you. And I complain every time, and Peeps is like...
Like, rip to you, but I'm different, you know? So we are in the third and final overlap. And this
The world
part...
just disappeared.
On Alan's side,
light did that?
he has his angel lamp. And it changes the environment. But
Which we'll see that angel lamp if we get the unboxing
that's
for the collector's edition.
We need what are we? Yeah, we need $200 more. We need $195 more to get to that live unboxing of the Alan Wake 2 collector's edition. So please help us out. Help the kids out. You know,
She's here.
it's really important
For the kids.
for people in the hospital to. Your brain is part of your body. You know, mental health is physical health, and kids being able to have fun while they are dealing with some scary stuff. I mean, it does. I mean, it's like a miracle. You know, just seeing kids be healthy. You know, while they are recovering, and it just. So thank you all so much for your donations. Please donate more if you have the funds. So what we're doing what we're doing here is using these light switches as kind of a puzzle. We're looking for this key. Hey, do we have any Fiona Apple fans in chat right now?
Where's my Fiona girlies at?
Where are our Fiona girlies at? Because we are now here. We are about to fetch the bolt cutters. Get it? Because bolt cutters. Anyway.
Like the Fiona Apple.
Like the Fiona Apple album.
Fetch the bolt
Fetch
cutters.
the bolt cutters.
See, I thought we were just gonna be careless with a delicate man because that is in fact Alan Wake.
That works too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I hope nothing bad happens.
You hope nothing bad happens? Well, I do have news. I do have news. I have a $21.90 donation from Ilya saying, I've been vibrating all day waiting to get home from work entirely so I could donate as Blue Dog. That is a very dapper looking Snorlax, but I'm sure he could use another friend.
Ah!
You know, you actually donated for 4 friends. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, pass it over.
And that also is a controller swap.
Get some of the little garden guys.
Oh, Pikmin. Okay, hang on.
The little garden guys.
Little garden guys. Okay, hang on.
Back again.
I forgot Tyrion was
Gotta go
playing
deeper.
there.
Oh. Yeah, he's here. Wait, which loop am I on? Okay, got it. There's Rock Pikmin. Blue Pikmin.
Tor!
And no, that's Rock Pikmin.
That's Rock Pikmin.
Oh, that's Black Pikmin. Purple Pikmin, Rock Pikmin, Blue Pikmin.
Did we get him?
It was 4.
The hag tricked me.
Here's a little chow.
That's Manaphy. It's not a chow.
Whatever.
Okay.
It is the Chow Pokemon.
And
I'm
I
here to
made
take him
this-
back.
Hi, Corbin.
I need to get
Corbin.
the lights on to
Do you
reach
have to go out? Do you have to be potty?
Good thing there's 2 of us.
And there's 2 of us.
Okay, here's, so she's gonna try to grab me in the water here. She didn't. That's huge news. I call that the hag skip. As a callback to our other skip.
Really good joke. Thank you for that.
Corbin. Come on, baby.
And now we gotta pull this generator. Corbin, go outside.
That face.
No!
Couch thief!
No! Okay, if you're not gonna go potty, baby, you need to lay down. No! No! Aw, TT left.
We don't have room for us all.
There's no room at the end!
Oh
my
I climbed that
God.
sideways. That's it.
We gotta turn the power off. We gotta rescue Grandpa. Babies, let's go potty!
Okay, now we've got another boss fight here in a few seconds. If you want to donate while Peeps is outside with the dogs, that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody donate for dog potty time.
You can apologize to him yourself.
I mean,
Getting you the hell out of here.
there was a feed the cats donation the other day, so it's just the same. We're just all about like animal maintenance here.
We love to maintain animals. Ma'am.
We are our friends.
Okay, ma'am.
She seems friendly.
She's not.
That's fair.
Okay, we got her. We got her. We got her!
We got her.
At one point, we could one-shot her with those propane tanks, but since the last couple patches, I haven't been able to reproduce that, so I don't know if they changed it. Or I've gotten worse. It's definitely one of them. Here's a spot in the game where if we skip that cutscene, the graphics get all glitchy, so we just take a second here to reload to make that manageable for the viewing audience.
Appreciated.
You're welcome.
Save the animals incentive sounding super different now. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here we go. Let's talk to Grandpa. Hi, Grandpa.
Damn right.
You know
Talk
about
to
my
Grandpa in our
place.
brain.
I have the clicker.
Oh. People
Oh?
are getting an update from the other room.
This is the content that y'all came to Zeldathon for, but
The
I think
NPC is
that's
holding
actually
wake
I
at
think
the
that's
sheriff's
actually
station.
true. This is the kind of like
I need
chaos
to
and
make
joy
Agent Estevez understand.
that
They have
thrive
Wake
on,
and I have
so-
the clicker. We have to work together to stop this.
Where's... Cousins.
oh, they're
Casey.
cousins.
Do you read me, KC?
Yeah, Corbin is my baby. I adopted
Where are you,
him
KC?
8.5 years
You better be
ago.
Okay.
He is a retired
Focus,
racer. He
Saga.
was terrible.
Get to the station. To Wake.
Never even came close to winning. Tyrion is my brother's dog, but since my brother had kids, he's been staying with me. So he's
Yeah.
kind of like the family dog. He goes between my house and our parents' house. We're going to try another
What is-
zip here. This one's a little tricky to pull off, but we're going to see if we can get it. Oh! Oh!
Oh,
Yeah!
yeah! Oh, watching everything pop in. The zip worked.
Up next, we have
Corbin.
guests lined up.
Yeah, that zip is one of the most inconsistent ones in the run. I don't think any of the top times include it right now because it's
Ooh.
it can soft lock you and require a reload.
So then it means we saw something special here, everybody. Thank you.
Sure did. Well, hi everybody, welcome back. Is Corbin come inside?
I left him outside.
Okay.
Didn't leave him outside. Who are you taking me for? Hi, Tyrion. You want to come sit on my lap?
More dog love in chat. More dog love in donations.
He's back.
Tell us how hard you would cuddle these dogs.
I don't like the sounds coming from the station.
I would pet these babies as firmly as possible that they were comfortable with.
Firmly grasp
Firmly
it.
grasp it.
So we're
That
back.
little
We're back at the police station.
Oh,
Anyone here?
is anyone here?
Oh,
In the
Agent
closet.
Estevez?
She's a lesbian.
It's too
We're
late.
good.
I can profile
Feels
her to
even
save a
worse.
few seconds, but
But thanks for saving the rest of
I'm
me.
not gonna.
It doesn't matter. So
Scratch.
this is Kieran Estevez.
What
She
happened
is
here?
an agent from the Federal Bureau of Control.
Good start.
I hit the wrong button.
Why did you hit the wrong? Why are you telling people you hit the wrong button?
Where is
I'm
Wake?
looking for Wake.
I know what's going on here.
Here comes
Wake
Corbin.
can fix this.
Corbin.
Alan Wake is a para-utility.
There's no wrong
Estevez.
buttons. Everything
I
is a
need
good
to see
time.
Wake.
Everything's
Hi,
a good
Corbin.
time. Hi, Corbin.
How do I get into the cell
Oh
block?
my goodness. Hi. Hi, Corbin.
Oh.
You meet the puppy.
Give me the key.
These keys.
Give me the key. You'll need these keys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Control? Yeah.
These
And
powdered
back
sugar
into the
dusted
morgue, huh?
faces are so good.
They're so baby. They're so baby. He's so upset that he can't sit on the couch with us.
I read you.
remember, Kieran
Have you
Estevez,
had
we
frequency
are
this entire
10,
time?
15 minutes away from the end of this run, but we do have a bonus prepared for you since we have a little more time on our block.
Yeah, we.
But-
Casey!
Yeah,
Is
we
that
are
you?
gonna do. Oh, you go.
No, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, we'll just because this is not gonna take too much longer. We are gonna do a world premiere
Could use a bit
run
more glass.
with your help and with your donations to get us
How
to
are you
the
holding up?
500. Let's see.
Give me that worry.
Someone in chat do the math to get to
Watery turned out to be a
19,500.
good lead.
Not only
Found the clicker.
will I do the
And the cult.
unboxing of the Alan Wake
But the
2
horror
Collector's
story is
Edition
changing
that
reality.
came in the mail yesterday,
Like Wake said it
you
would.
will also get a
Logan,
world
she saw.
premiere of the Lake
story
House
claims she
speed
died
run,
here.
which will be run by Suave Peanut at
But we can stop
AGDQ next
Wait,
week.
Saga.
But
What
you
happened
know,
at the
we
hotel?
will do it
Wade
here
was
first
telling the
at
truth about the
Zeldathon
cult being after him.
with your help, with your donations.
I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You.
172.56. That's
All of
so
it.
doable.
That's so doable. So let's get
I
those
just need to
donations
get the
in.
power back on
Help
first.
me
Yeah.
show
Hell,
you
Anderson. It's there.
the collector's edition because I mean it's great. I
Stay
mean
put,
it's
Casey.
worth the money.
I'll let you know when it's
IMHO
safe.
because I love Alan Wake too. Help
And
us
remember
do
that we do have that giveaway going for this segment right now for that amazing Alan Wake 2 art, which is super duper beautiful. And if you want to closer look at it, that wasn't even intentional. But if you want a closer look at it, you can go to Zeldathon.com/prices. Oh my gosh, to take a look at it, it's really, really beautiful, and that is a $5 multi-entry, so $5 is one entry, $10 is two entries, and, you know, I could do the math, but
Oh, come
if you
on.
wanted to just get it to that $19,500, that would be a whole lot of entries for that art, so...
And a whole lot of plushes.
And we've got several
You wrote
plushes
Logan
still.
into
I
the
mean, if you
story.
help us, just
You told
cover
me
us head to
yourself
toe or whatever.
dark place.
Cover this dog again with plushes, please.
I have the clicker.
And we have a call
You
from
will
chat
fix this.
for an 8-long
save my
$20 donation train, which would absolutely get us to that goal. Do you think that you can do it? I think you can. I absolutely
Oh no, he's cool.
can.
Scratch.
Oh yeah, so
Oh.
we
pretending to be
came
Wade.
back to the police station. We have the clicker. We're gonna give it to this
Scratch is
man,
here.
Alan
How do I
Wake,
stop him?
so he can fix the story, fix what he did that has made us so unhappy.
How do I
And
activate the lights?
turns out he has been possessed already by Mr. Scrap, by the Dark Ones. So this right now is not Alan. He was Alan before, but he is not anymore. He wants the clicker because he wants to shape reality with his dark day, evil deeds, etc. So what Swapping It has done is stun him on the stairs, activate these two power cores, stunned him again, and then activated the last one, which turned on the light, which is supposed to trap him, but he's just too OP.
Scratches Wake's.
And he disappeared. And now what we are doing is, this is the end game of the category. We're doing a bunch of mind place business. He is an imposter. We are doing a bunch of mind place business. It's a huge lore dump. And then what's going to happen after that is we're going to head back to Cauldron Lake and have a concert. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Using Grandpa and Uncle, the old gods of Asgard.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this,
Hello?
right?
What?
Any thoughts?
Oh, okay. She's still talking. Okay.
You brought
Scratch pretended to be Wake.
I do have news, by the way. If we want to do, we're gonna have
So
we're gonna
tell me
have a
what I'm
couple
missing.
of these actually.
The FBC
So,
must know something.
$20 from Rock and Rolla saying 4 plushies. That also means 2 controller swaps.
happy reading.
And then
You get the plushies, and then I'll hand the controller.
after that,
Little-
Dino sends in $20.01 saying 7 more $20 donations to get there. And I believe that's actually only 6 donations to get there between those two. So y'all, we have 2 down, 6 to go on that donation train. It is leaving the station. I know you can do it. That is $20 per ticket in this case for this donation train.
Choo choo.
And it's rolling. It's a leaving the station and the whole lot of plushies with it. And lots of controller switches, so I will be tracking those for
Is
you.
a gateway to the dark place.
So now we gotta go over here.
You want me to go refill the box?
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as. The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
Oh, sorry, TT. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse
I
me.
can't see. Oh god, I can't see. There we go, hang on.
I need to know what information.
You said that the couch could get overloaded with plushies, and you weren't kidding.
I was not.
Oh,
These are all Fuecocos.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change a story. Does that match
the
your
attack of the
understanding
Fuecocos.
Yeah, the light switch is a paranormal item. Maybe even an object.
There's
with
so
power.
many.
There's Pride Fuecoco. I can't see.
Be- so much going on right now.
There's so much going on.
Everything happens so much.
I don't remember who I'm supposed to profile. I'm freaking out here.
Just do mind plays. You'll be fine.
Hang on. Wait a minute. Hang on.
Well, if you need a minute,
Who am I
if you need a minute, I can remind everybody what we are here for.
Yeah.
Told me the clicker would fix this.
Right, y'all, just a reminder that we are here raising money for Starlight Children's Foundation. And Starlight Children's Foundation was founded in 1982 with the goal to deliver happiness to hospitalized children and their families to help alleviate stress, fear, and feelings of loneliness during their hospital stay. Starlight programs make the hospital an easier place to be by unleashing the power of play, empowering kids with a renewed
hell
sense
is
of
a
optimism, resilience, and
parautilitarian?
courage to endure long hospital stays. So Starlight is America's broadest reaching charity focused on sick kids and is recognized as an integral part of the total care of hospitalized kids. We did talk about it earlier, and just that concept of like having these games and this excitement and this joy is so important for kids' healing and happiness, and we super duper appreciate every one of your donations going towards that. And because of your donations, hospitals and families can receive Starlight programs free of cost. So you are helping by donating bring some more money to this wonderful charity and bring some light into kids' lives. Like you yourself are doing that, so thank you so much. 19,367 so far, and more to go.
I will use the clicker to change.
I know
the
you
light
can do it.
And bring Wake
We've
back to
refilled
Cauldron
the
Lake.
plushie box.
I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Big for it!
Fred, get off the microphone.
I've got it now. I just need to tell the
The
others what to do and
microphone.
fix
Oh my
everything.
gosh.
For good.
All
So we
right,
need
I
Wake
just
to
gotta
fix the
plan.
story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art.
Everything happens
Something
so
other
much.
than his story. Elegant.
Okay.
Just
We're
hand
good.
it
Filling out the
back.
paperwork for this one. Wouldn't know where to start.
Don't worry, you made it back. You made it back before controller switch happened. You've got about a minute before our next
feels
controller
like-
switch.
I'm ready to head to Cauldron Lake now. Let's get the plan started.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
We'll be there for you.
All right. Oh, you know what? It's so random. We're
Okay.
it's so random. So the hang on.
What?
Tor,
Oh, man.
I need the
Okay,
old
so
gods
we
of
were
Asgard.
trying. What
I
we
need a
were
very
trying to do
special
is do another fun
Yeah.
animation skit. There is a specific spot. It's the hardest one. I think all the runners, because we're also playing on controller, so
You
that's
saw this
also
coming,
hard
huh?
mode.
Of course.
Anyway,
I need
we
a song
failed.
about Alan Wake.
We failed,
We
About
failed.
bringing him out of the dark
which
place.
gives you more time to donate.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, there are still 6 more spots on that $20 donation train to help get us to our Alan Wake unboxing, which really just extends our Alan Wake time. It extends our Wake time. And y'all are crushing this. I believe in you.
So up next is Summoning, Part 1. We are only going to see the Part 1. We're not going to see Part 2.
Please pick up.
This is a concert. It is an Old Gods concert. So the Old Gods, they're musicians, you know, they're artists, and they have written a song, a piece of art, to change reality and get Alan Wake out of the dark place.
As one does.
As one does. And then we'll use the clicker to make this change
Set them up on the
permanent
shore.
and rescue
We need to be
them.
ready if Scratch shows up.
However, it takes a while to get there because the others took a helicopter. The others took a helicopter,
Yeah.
but they made Saga drive, and I get that Saga wanted privacy to try to call her husband, be like, "Hello, husband," but you know, some business is happening.
There's Grandpa.
There's Grandpa, there's Uncle. So, narratively, we get
need you
it.
to
We
meet me
get
at the
it.
shore.
And it kind of gives you a breather between the Scratch 1 fight and this horde mode. But, it's just like, you know, we're speedrunners.
Drive carefully, Grandpa.
We're already playing a walking simulator. Some negative Nancy's call this game walking simulator, derogatory.
We call it Walking Simulator Affectionate.
Affectionate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of walking in this game.
It's like when people say Sam Lake, you hack, affectionate, and we say Alan Wake, you hack, derogatory.
Yeah, exactly.
Bless
Alan
you.
Wake is a hack. Anyway, we're on our way. And just so everybody knows, if there was any concern, all of the music in most of the music in Alan Wake 2,
Until you get to the credits.
the music within the game, not the credits music, is stream saved. Because the first game, they did all licensed music.
Great. The Torinode in there yet?
Here's a fun bug. This light is not supposed to be not that one, the turn left.
You want to
That light is not supposed to be that bright.
Well, that's them.
Oh, that's why is it?
I'll be there
Because
soon.
there is an issue. Whenever they updated it for the PS5 Pro, this version and the regular PS5 version, the lights are so bright. It's a bug. It's not supposed to be that bright. Anyway,
That's fine.
Alan Wake 1, all the music was licensed. And then, you know, licenses are about to expire. So, people who... Actually, the license... Anyway, licensed music, you can't have it on stream. It's striking. But Roger was like, we're not doing this again. We're not dealing with expiring licenses. We're not dealing with the publisher going after people playing our game, enjoying our game, sharing it with people. So they, all the music in the game proper, not the credits, is stream saved. It is Remy's music.
Yeah, and speaking of music, it's going to get loud in just a second. You might not be able to hear us. But enjoy it. This is the best musical segment in Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, I know you probably are familiar with a different music segment. However, this one's better. I'm much
Hot takes from the mic.
this is a tepid take.
If you disagree, donate.
If you disagree, if you like Herald of Darkness more than Dark Ocean Summoning, donate now. Let us know. You know?
We have a controller switch. If it's possible.
Oh, it's possible.
Let's do it. Okay. Also, if you agree, donate as well, because we do have 6 slots on that donation train, y'all. We're getting there. I believe in you.
Okay, well, clearly Ashtray is. Okay, yeah. Remedy set pieces. Let's rank them.
Tell us your favorite.
Is it the baby maze? No, like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like the, there is a part, is it 2? So, in one of the Max Paynes, I think it's 2, there is a part where Max Payne is taken on the way. And he has this and there's this maze that's invisible. There's this maze that's invisible, and then there's a crime baby. So it's like, what's going on? And that was one of Remedy's first big set pieces. And then they topped it with, you know, the first Starlight game, and then they topped it again by Tyrion, and then they topped it again.
There he goes.
American Nightmare. And then they topped it again with the Ashtray maze. And then they topped it again. So let's hear number 2.
Quantum Break have anything?
Did Quantum Break have anything? Quantum Break is also. Okay, I was. Why am I not moving? It's because I couldn't see the inventory because the ring light's in the way.
One day Sam will make a fully musical game. Yeah, like a full-on like rock opera situation. I'm fully down for that.
I actually don't like musicals.
I mean, I just love the goofiness. I don't know that I would play it through and through, but I just think it's something somebody should do.
Sam Lake will try, that's for sure.
Get him into the light.
Tyrion.
Tyrion, why are you making those Anyway, this section is tied to the song.
He wants to come back up.
This section is tied.
Come on, Tyrion.
This section is tied to the song. So it will end when the song is over, which is why I'm just running around. Also, after this section is when the run ends, so get your donations in so that you can watch the live unboxing, and also I'm yelling, and also help the children!
Help the children! Live unboxing! Alan Wake art! More plushies in the last minute! Switching the controller again in the last minute! Those are all options with you donating! Just remember that! Consider many things!
Tyrion fell off because there's too many plushies!
Oh no!
The great thing about this section is you don't have to fire a shot actually, because the old gods will take care of them. Actually, so you just run around. I wish that there was a safe place to stand, so you can stand there, you know, non-menacingly. However, it is not possible. So you have to run around. Or if you get bored, just shoot them.
I shoot the enemies because it's more fun than sending them. I like this video game.
I see there are some stray god fans in the chat. I don't know who that is. I know who stray kids are. K-pop group.
That's fair. This is definitely Stray Kids K-pop is playing in this moment.
Yeah, this is actually stray kids. Yeah.
Can't believe they got away with
I
this.
can't wait to get over it. Yeah. Anyway, so the old fellers, the old guys, they just killed all these people. And now, time is about to be ended. Time is about to be
Last call! Time ending, last call!
We did it!
We did it!
Even Saya says this is clicker in parentheses.
Brackets, no men allowed version.
Brackets, no men allowed. Bracket, extra brackets. Hate Miss Angie.
Yeah.
So here's Alan, but we're not gonna actually go. We're not gonna see Alan anymore. Goodbye, Alan. What we are gonna do.
Bye, Alan.
Ugh.
What we are gonna do.
Lake House.
Swap Peanut is gonna play The Lake House, starring Keanu Reeves and America's sweetheart Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, that's the one.
So
That's the one.
you have right now.
Come on, TT.
You have about 16 minutes to get the rest of those donations in. All right, let's go. So this is the lake house.
$20 donations. You have 16 minutes is what we've been told with this incredibly special preview and debut.
That's the sound the game makes.
The game just made a wah sound.
We didn't hear it, but we know it
You didn't
happened.
hear it, but we know it happens. We did not loop you in. Sorry, JPEG.
Sorry, JPEG.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
The lake house was
I'll
run
find a
by
way
the
to
research.
handle it.
Research and investigations.
So here we are. We're
Well,
Agent
see,
Kieran
I-
Estevez, who we saw
What they call
in
science,
the last
I call a
game.
violation of Bureau protocol
But here's our
and
own
decency.
side mission. This is actually
Like
in
FBI saga, you know how it goes.
in the story. This is
In retrospect,
Kieran is recounting what happened to Saga while they're in the police station from 2 chapters ago.
clouded my judgment.
So it's framing device in a flashback. So this is kind of a prequel to what we just saw.
Control?
Control?
Joel?
Control?
Yeah. So this is
Correct
kind of like
response.
a bridge between Control 1, Alan Wake 2, and Control 2.
Individual carrying a firearm into a restricted
What's this
government
horse's
facility?
name?
Jacob.
Jacob Horse from the Drawfee. Thank you so much for that $5 donation. Here's Jacob Horse.
That's a $5 donation from our wonderful Anna Chibi. So thank you so
Yay.
much. And that got a plushie.
An experiment. That bodes well.
Y'all keep it rolling.
Should come in handy.
We should get the plushies from the tree.
Yeah.
As soon as I got in that elevator,
If we get 10 more dollars, we've got 2 special plushies that we can go grab real quick.
Yeah, this
You
is,
heard them.
Something's going
Yeah,
on
this
in the
is
lake
Jacob
house. I
Horse
want all
from the
nearby
Drawfee.
agents to push.
And actually,
perfect.
whenever we were at SGDQ,
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
I don't know if this guy knew who Jacob Horse was, but this guy on the metro said, "I like your horse." Pointing at
Situation in the lake house.
Yeah.
All agents
And you had to
converge
tell
on
me
the
that somebody was
facility
speaking
now.
to me.
Yeah. Somebody.
Valid.
Yeah. Somebody complimented Jacob Horse and said, "I like your horse."
Jump scare.
Ah! Yeah, this
that
is
order.
an FBC site.
Mhm.
And the oldest house,
A
the
threshold
headquarters for
event
the
had hit
FBC.
Wait a
the
minute.
lake house. Now it was the Marmont's
Did I just-
problem.
Oh,
Our
you gotta
mission was
use the
outside.
battery. The oldest house has been dark since 2019 when Control happened, and this is 2023 because Remedy games take place in the year they were released. So for
That is
5
not a
years,
regulation FBC weapon.
nobody's heard from the folks inside the oldest
Priority 1,
house.
get the lights on.
And this team,
Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake.
alternatively
Not smart.
ethical scientists,
Mm-hmm.
which, you know, that's basically all the scientists who work for the FBC,
Yeah.
they have been doing
The way I saw it, there was
experiments
only one way
without
out.
oversight.
Identify the source of the event and contain
And so
or
they,
eliminate.
you know,
No,
cut
good
loose
news.
from oversight. They
Just
kind of
have to
get a
keep going
little
down. Bad
too
news,
silly with it.
The elevator liked to disappear.
And as you can see,
Get back
things
to
went a
the
little
elevator.
wrong.
You like paint, like painting.
Yeah.
Also, can we please, okay, if we get another,
Hang on, or we got to see if we got a goodie in here. Nothing.
nothing we can use.
Cursed run.
Cursed run. So the next time we come back to this room, if we can get $40 more before we next come back to this room, we will show you a surprise. We will show you someone who is you may miss.
A special somebody from Control.
Special guest from Control. We will show you to you. What is going on with these squills coming out of the
If you
wall?
can
Are you
understand
telling me
me,
they're
I am an
scary
agent of the
demons?
Federal Bureau of
Don't worry about
Control.
it.
You're
I
about
gotta-
to do a
Assist
fun
you if you
trick?
take no
I
hostile
did.
action against me or any action.
So
that
what we
can be
do
perceived
here
as
is we
hostile.
dodge out of the elevator before we activate it.
were those
And this allows us to go to the next floor without waiting on the elevator. And just pops right in.
So that is using the same
If you can
quote
understand
unquote
me,
tech as the dodge
I'm an
grabs
agent of the
that I
Federal
kept
Bureau
failing.
of Control.
Uh,
I can assist you if you take
doing
no
the dodge
hostile
at the
action
same time
against
as
me or
pressing
any
the
action that can be
input
perceived as
while
hostile.
you're outside.
Do you
So you press the
understand?
button and then you like dodge backwards to get out of the elevator. And then yes,
So what
instead of
kind of entity
standing in the
are you?
elevator waiting for everything to load, it gets confused and then immediately loads
had
the
a
next
pleasant encounter
sub-level that you need to get to. And that is the big tech.
Yeah, and you saw on the subtitles, or maybe you heard it, elevator error. That's when we should have come out of the elevator door. But we're already through this floor. So we're going to do another one.
News?
And
That
each
thing
time
is
we do
really
this,
bizarre.
it's like 20 or 30
news.
seconds of time saved from a cutscene that we skip.
You may have been confused by the scary painting. Don't worry, that's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Do worry
Angry
about
living paintings
how
are
much
not
you
typically
hate
a culture
generative
like bingo.
AI because
We'll talk about that in a second. I gotta do a zip
Gotta do
first.
zip.
Lake house.
And that'll send me to the other end of this room. There we go.
this was my one contribution to this run.
Bright Falls didn't
Boom,
need
that
this
one's it.
particular cherry on its
So Remedy
already shitty
is
sundae.
very anti-generative AI because they are a team of artists, and this expansion makes a
Never say no
point
to extra
of
firepower.
calling out people who
Like where
are
I started.
helping destroy the
Special
environment,
recurrence.
helping destroy artistic.
Usually observed.
You know,
We'll talk about that more in a second. I can't do a zip because that door locks behind us, so I gotta use this door to zip through this room again.
It's here.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, as you will.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
wait, hang on.
Okay.
I gotta explain this. I gotta burst these doors as quick as I can before I get grabbed. We did it. We did
Alright.
it. Alright, all yours.
So, the team, there are two experiments happening simultaneously at this field station. This team is trying to recreate Alan Wake's writing with a huge room full
Should be the
of
last one.
typewriters.
Look at them all.
Look at them all. They have, they are called automated typing devices. They have fed Alan Wake's work into, you know, this, and they're trying to recreate his writing because Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. He's got magic powers. His writing is so, his art is so potent that it can warp reality, that it can open a threshold into the dark place, an alternate, you know, dimension.
Yeah, the Nightmare Dimension beneath Cauldron Lake. We all know this.
We all know this. We all know this. So, basically, the FBC, this team, they want to use a cheat code instead of it is calling out people who use ChatGPT, who use Midjourney, thinking that they are capable of any sort of artistic merit. You know, so this is a fantastic expansion because it is artists standing up for themselves, standing up for the craft, and people still don't get that because sometimes people are like, well, I don't want to read. And you don't get that unless you read the documents, and it's pretty clear that that's what this expansion is about. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a great point in chat. We think the FBC, in this case, is more or less evil than ChatGPT, or the same.
I mean, golly, I don't know. But here's scary painting again.
Yeah. Shut up. You gotta hear my favorite line.
What happened to you?
This is the way
people here do this to you?
he says, "Mama." Just the sadness in that delivery.
You
It
said
gets me every
marmots
time.
before.
Is that a
Did you do
Yoshi
this?
egg? That is a Yoshi
Where are
egg.
they
I call it a
now?
Pokemon egg, but technically it's a Yoshi egg. right, Tyrion. Your nose is wet and warm. So we gotta do another
Fixated on the
elevator skip here. There we go.
do.
I'm feeling pretty happy about the rate at which I'm hitting these.
Bam.
Bam. Back up to sublevel 2.
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality
And here's a fun thing.
Now,
You
they
can't
all have
zip
their own
across
rules,
this room, because if
strange
you
they are.
zip,
But the
you end
further
up
down I went,
stuck in that corner
more
for some
chaotic
reason.
this one got.
And you're soft locked.
Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold.
But we've tried it. I think we've
Something
tried to
was
zip
wrong.
on every door in this game just to see where it
More
goes.
wrong than
Yeah,
usual.
there is one of the doors puts you underneath the map.
That glass
Yeah.
is thick.
Nothing there. Okay.
Fair.
It's very fun.
By
And
the way, y'all,
actually-
we are still taking donations for plushies. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, we still have plenty of big plushies.
Mm.
You know, we've got the grand
your access
finale here,
card.
so let's get those donations in. Let's
I need this.
cover us with plushies. We're gonna have to spend so much time putting all these plushies back to where they go.
092225. If we're lucky, that will be the release date of Remedy's next game, FBC Firebreak.
Break.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get a flareless run here. So in just a second, we're gonna have another wall of orbs like we saw at the end of the typewriter room. This one is a little bit more dangerous in how grabby and handsy he's taken on. But if we time it just right and get these orbs, we got it.
Yay!
Just trade by.
Whoop.
Yeah, we're less than $30 away from 19,400 raised for Starlight Children's Foundation. So y'all, thank you so much for everything you've done so far, and keep the energy up. We have so many cool things on the horizon for you, and remember that all of this is going towards an incredible charity, and you're bringing light into so many kids' lives when they need it. So
Do it
thank
for
you
the
so much.
kids.
Do it for the kids, yeah.
Turned innocent people into tools using
And we do have that donation train still going. The trains are the tickets are still available. $20 a ticket.
actions and consequences.
We got this. I know.
Go see the man. Go see the
We're
man.
gonna.
Go see the
but
man.
There he is.
Who is
There
that
he
man? Who is that man?
Jules
My darling.
killed
Professor Baby Girl himself.
Professor Baby Girl
Baby
himself,
Girl.
as we call him, Professor Baby Girl,
Dr. Casper Darling.
Dr. Casper Darling.
He knew what he was doing by calling that name Darling.
That's a gift for all of you there.
Beautiful, wonderful man.
And here we are. This is the
should get me down to
Black
sub-level
Rock launcher.
And this
This was
should get me
made by
past
a
any other
disgruntled
problems.
employee named Carla, who was relegated to this dingy, isolated supply closet because they had the audacity to complain to HR that one of the Marmots, one of their bosses, bought a pie with nuts because Carla is allergic to nuts. So it really hammers home that the Marmots, who are the teammates here at the Lake House, they're not nice people.
They were evil before the Shadow took them, is what this communicates.
Yes, they were evil.
Hello.
Ah, that's one of the painted enemies. They were evil before they got taken. So that means it's A-okay to get rid of them.
Okay.
The shadow had changed Jules'
Here's our
Mormont
evil
into
painting.
a
Don't read the
hostile,
subtitles.
paranatural entity.
I meant to turn them
Marmonts were
off.
holding a
You
painter
guys do now, I
here.
guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the subtitles off right now.
Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
And talk over the dialogue.
La la la.
Blah, 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 blah,
Yep,
don't
we're
get
fine, we're fine, we're
spoiled.
fine.
You are
Yeah,
Does anybody...
this DLC, this expansion scared me more than the base game. Hi, Tyrion. It scared me more than the base game.
Where are you going?
Because of the close quarters. Just it's much tighter. In Alan Wake 2, the video game, it's a lot of wider spaces. So you can run
Hold
away.
on just a second, because there is a chance for a soft lock here. Because we go in here. Yep, there we go. There we go.
Goodbye, Kieran.
So we gotta go backwards. So now you've got a minute and a half or so.
I don't remember what I was saying.
You were saying about how the game was scary.
Yes. So the lake house scared me more because of the tighter spaces. Because the only way you can kill the painted enemies is with this black rock launcher. So for a lot of this expansion, you have to just run away from them. And until you get the rhythm of their attacks, it's difficult to figure that out. And then you're scared. And it's like, don't get me. Yeah, exactly. Getting grabbed scared me again. I'm going to do a safety there.
I should do that.
Probably. Alright, now we're gonna go back to the elevator. Try to go down to sub-level 5 where the boss arena is. However...
The elevator doesn't want us to go there yet, so let's send this to sub-level 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Should work this time. I think the second attempt tends to work more if it keeps part of it in memory.
The shadow.
Oh, no.
We do
gotta
have
go through this
we
again.
do have a donation for another plushie if we can find one.
Let's go.
Fancy7 Cat sends in
About
$5.11. Yay! Saying only $5 to add a plushie? Yo, let's go.
Those $5, they add up quick.
They do.
So,
they
like,
hit different.
Don't think that, oh, well, I can't afford $20.
Yeah.
$5. And even if you can't afford anything, just being here, telling your friends, telling your family.
This dog is crawling behind me.
Yeah, he's trying to find a foothold. Like, just being here, talking about the event to people, that helps. Like, so don't think
Okay.
it doesn't help.
We made it.
Now we're here in the research archives. We are here finding the other Marmot office. Jules Marmot, his office is at the ground floor because he's kind of the face of the team.
Make another safety save.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna try another zip here. This one is pretty risky, but we're having fun. We're gonna go for it. Sometimes we get caught up by a lot of lag here as it processes all the physics that we're about to collide into. We just see things go flying. Whenever it gives me control again.
Control?
There we go.
Control?
And we're probably gonna get grabbed. Yep, there we go.
It looks like we get grabbed. It's fine.
Sir, on hand.
I appreciate
Let go.
I appreciate that the Blackrock shelters are evidently as useless here. Well, okay, so in Control, people at least survived in there. But yeah, nobody. I don't know if maybe they just didn't against the Taken.
Oh, I think they left them open.
You think they just didn't think to close them?
Yeah. So yeah, when I was saying that zip we did on this floor was risky, that's because I think 9 times out of 10 that painted will grab you there and cause you to lose some time. In addition to whatever amount of time you use from the lag while the zip is processing. But there is I've seen twice it has zipped me here after 45 seconds of delay. I just end up right next to the switch.
Right.
But here we. Oh, do we want to?
Do y'all want to see the Control teaser
tomorrow?
I don't
I
see
can't
why
find
not.
the
Do we have
details
time?
anywhere.
We have
That
5
bastard
minutes.
is hiding them. All those years he steals.
Hey, what's this?
What is this?
What happens if you pull a light switch?
Quick lesson on light switch cords.
I don't know. Let's see.
If you find one, pull it 3
Find out.
Let's find out.
Well, we're finding out. Remember, this is as we're getting real close on the last little bit. If you really like that Alan Wake 2 art, the whole segment, so $5 enters you to win. That's super cool Alan Wake art.
Which was
You get
definitely
some more of it if
unusual.
you go to the prizes page on Zeldathon.com.
Interesting symbol.
Interesting symbol. Interesting.
Interesting.
I wonder what's happening.
Interesting.
Here. Interesting.
Panopticon.
Panopticon. Interesting.
Headquarters.
Just in the middle of this expansion is a teaser for Control 2, which is that symbol right there. And so now we're gonna talk to this nice young man.
There he is.
There he is.
There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's
Let his
only
hair
in
grow
New
out.
York, in HQ.
Well, that's what
Hey.
he looks like
Is
after
this
you
the
finish
oldest
Control.
house?
I think that's
Oh, there we go.
where I am.
So this is an FBC containment unit.
He just had to
Why is
think
the
for a
Bureau
minute.
detaining you?
There we go.
I'm more able.
Hey, this is
So now it's like, well, what happened at HQ? This is the
What
revelation
attacked
that,
the oldest house?
you know,
I need to know.
HQ's been dark. The oldest
4
house
years.
has been dark
Something.
for 5 years.
Tell
And-
Jesse I
I have
tried.
a little video teaser
I
here.
really did.
Boom. What do you think all this means? I guess we'll find out in 18 to 36 months.
Is that really the oldest house?
Oh,
Oh,
trophy!
you didn't turn.
Did he donate for that trophy?
Mr. Voice is
Yeah.
back to normal.
Achievement.
Wahoo!
Let's go.
All right. Well, now we're going to the boss,
The boss.
the final boss of this expansion. Whoop. Here we are on sub-level 5. Let's get out the correct weapon.
Now, this cutscene that we skip, it is a very conscious uncoupling. Jules and Diana Marmont. Our final boss is Diana Marmont.
Why did you
So just
think
keep
this
shooting
was
her
a
with the
good
Black
idea?
Rock launcher as many times as we can. And then she'll teleport up to like a little... Yeah, she's up there now.
Where'd she go?
And then just gotta keep shooting her until she dies.
Just like
There
that.
we go. Just like that. And time is gonna
As soon as the cutscene begins, when the hand
Time for
brings
this.
down the light
Need to
switch,
shut down this threshold before it fractures.
and time.
Whoa!
That's the lake house.
That's the lake house, the world premiere of the speedrun right here at Zeldathon. Thank you all so much for letting us hang out here. Thanks for all the donations to put these plushies on this dog who is right here. You can kind of see it. There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
Oh my gosh, that little face. Gigi.
Thank you all so much in chat for the support, for all the donations. We love you, Zeldathon.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us here for side quests. It's been a great time. Donate for the kids.
Donate for the kids. Thanks, y'all.
Whoa, this pan's too small.
It's too small?
What's cooking?
Well, what's cooking? Welcome to What's Cooking.
Ground beef.
We're going to read
Ground
about new
beef.
possibilities.
Where that beef is from the ground? Yeah. That's a dark joke. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's Taco Tuesday. So we're taco this ground beef and ground turkey, and it's gonna be
The vegetarian.
yeah, because turkey is a plant.
Can you cut that onion without crying?
Challenge.
Just did.
Taco Tuesday.
Do you want to know the trick to cutting onions without crying?
What?
Sharpen the knife.
Sharpen the knife.
Really? I don't know if you can sharpen that here on
Yeah.
right now.
I think that's a ceramic knife also.
Yeah,
I can't sharpen the
Yeah, that is gonna make the onion cry.
Yeah, that's right. You're just like your father. We don't have any. We don't have any squawk this time. It's just regular guac, but we do still have squour cream. Cream.
That's the backside. Oh, there you go.
Sour cream.
So got the peen.
No, not in my kitchen. No. I'll flick hot oil at you.
No, please don't.
I will not.
You got so scared. Look at that! Look at that! Let's see. We got the sizzle can.
I got the sizzle can. I gotta get my instructions back.
Well, naturally, I watched one of your videos and here you go.
Alright, it's telling me to simmer over low.
What
for the rest of it. I stirred in the spices. I stirred in the tomato. And we're gonna be in there. Zachy's gonna make some pico.
I guess. How do I want this onion?
How do we want this onion?
Diced?
Yeah.
Diced?
Yeah. Dyson.
Dyson?
Dyson.
Dyson.
Can you make a Dyson sphere? Sphere?
What's a
Spear?
Dyson sphere?
It's like when you make a sphere of solar panels around the sun.
What does that have to do with vacuums?
Absolutely nothing. This has been What's Cooking?